started here in just a little bit. Sit tight. We got national anthem coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and join our Hornet Band as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem and remain standing for the invocation by Emily Matney.
Dear Heavenly Father God, we thank you for this wonderful and amazing day that you blessed us with. Being able to come out here and play football and spend time together as a family, that's just such a blessing. We ask you to be with each and every one of the players, band members, and cheerleaders out on the field tonight, and just bless them with the strength to be able to get through the game. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
I said she thought there was a sheriff. I got them all in the skin before the national anthem after. Emily's right there. Mark walking up here. That's all we had. We had 7. We started out with 8. Kenna quit. I made 7. Kenna never did march on the field.
So what's up, guys? It's another Friday night football here at Cold Grove High School, and we're getting ready to watch the Hornets take on the Blue Devils. Gallia Academy. You want to be specific, but
The other girl.
specific about it, we're just going to go.
Might quickly
With that,
remind
we've
you
got,
of the following
comments and things
events
here. We're
that
gonna be
the
watching all
prom
night.
committee
If you're watching us
are holding. They will be
Periscope,
holding a car wash on October
some
13th
other
from 10 to
players
1.
besides Facebook,
Also, don't
enjoy
forget to
the
buy
show.
your split the
We can
pot tickets and help the
comments
Dawson
or
Bryant
anything.
Prom Committee.
Get interactive.
And also, the
Hop over
Dawson
to
Bryant
Facebook.
Prom Committee will be hosting a Powder Puff football
Actually,
game this Thursday,
we'll,
October
I
25th.
don't have that graphic set up.
At 7. That is Thursday, October 25th at 7 p.m. Come and watch the Hornet girls try their hand at football.
We're going to get going here in just a second. So we'll hit the play button so I can start seeing some of your comments. So we got Dwayne Brubaker. Thanks for coming on. Scott Black and Rick Witt. Thank you for coming on as well. So big game here for the Hornets.
And she'll have competition on his home.
Basically got to win out in order to be able to make the playoffs. Obviously, they want to win the OBC. And to be able to win the OBC and get into the playoffs, they're going to have to win out. Big test tonight. Got this very good team. And we'll see if our defense is going to be improved and if we can slow down that running game. Now, I believe that we can outscore anybody that we decide that we want to outscore. Defense is a whole other thing, and that's the one spot that we're going to have to work on. So we'll see how things go. So, hey guys, if you can hear me okay, Mary Dickus, thanks for coming on. Ricky, thanks for coming on. If you guys can hear me okay, make sure to pop that in. I'm using a different mic setup tonight, and if the reason we're doing that, I'll show you. If I can get into my bag of tricks here. If we have anybody that we want to interview, we have a separate mic that we can bring people on. So we're just going to try that out and see what happens. So, guys, we got about 5 minutes left until this game kicks off and gets started. So banter around, do whatever for right now. And we'll be back with you guys here in just a little bit. Just checking out the cameras here. We'll be back with you guys here in just a little bit. For right now, we're just going to pop it back open on our field view. And fix our cameras here just a little bit, and then we'll be right back.
Yeah, well. Right, right. Oh, yeah.
This is a great seat. I've never sat in here ever. I got tickled. That guy down there said, I'm sure that guy will go off like that too much.
Beautiful view. Woodruff High School. It's sunrise was a 7:06, or I'm sorry, sunset is a 7:06. So you're going to see the twilight come across Patterson Field here at Master Stadium.
You asked Mom, but within 7
We'll get
minutes.
things set up here.
Oh, you know what? The crowd's down tonight. Marshall's playing at home.
Yeah.
Do you see that Marshall Kelly Green Equinox over at Devon?
Beside us.
Beside us? Oh man, Mom was so- I mean, it was the perfect. I mean, it was beautiful. Here they come.
Always good.
Hey, Stephanie Branch, you're very welcome. Susan Dillo, hello. It's good to see you. Dean Willis and Patricia Alford. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thanks for coming on. We got Heather Damon on and Ms. Rhonda Robinson home. I agree with you 100%. The field goes beautifully. They did a fantastic job.
Not yet either.
They did a fantastic job. Jeff Pemberton, thanks for coming on.
And it's once again Friday night in the Grove. So, are you ready for some football this evening? Are you ready for some football? Then let's get ready to rumble. Here come the Hornets.
a big game here. Yeah, Bliss is a lot bigger school, actually.
Number 2, Evan Holmes kicking for the Hornets.
It's a much larger school. Big deal. Evan Holmes back.
Deep receive for the Blue Devils. Number 24, Donovan
His
Woodson.
presence on the defense last week and for field position as a punter and kicker.
And number 3, James Armstrong.
Kick down, taken around the 12-yard line, and it's going to be taken in. Still no tackle yet. Still no tackle yet. He's going to get loose, and he's
Number 3, James Armstrong with a kick return.
Spot here. It looks like it's going to be down on the 42-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 42. Good starting position.
Run out of bounds for number 5, Jalen McKenzie. Will be 1st down 10 for Gal Bliss. And we'll put the ball in play at their own 42, 1st down 10.
It looks like that Gal Bliss is going to go, and they're going to start off in the shotgun, single back, wing back out. Hand off right in the middle, big old back. He's going to be taken down.
Number 7, Justin McClellan.
Doesn't look like any game.
Shot made by number 22, Trey Hunt.
Can you hear me now? Check.
2nd down 9, the ball at the Gal Bliss 43.
Can you guys hear me now? 2nd down and 10 coming up. It's going to be a pass play. Short intermediate, just a short
Number 7, Justin McClellan.
about 3 yards.
Going complete to number 3, James Armstrong. Stop was made by number 56, Justin Castle.
We'll move the mic up here just a little bit. So 3rd
And number 58, Dan Compliment.
7 from the
Will be 3rd down and 6. Ball at the Gal Bliss 46.
Angela, you seem to be the only one that can't hear me. Can anybody else hear me? Let me know. Shotgun snap. It's going to be a screen out. And tackles. Going to be the problem. Missed a couple
Number
tackles.
7,
He's going to be up. Good mark down at the
Justin
40-yard line.
McClellan.
1st and 10 coming up.
Pass is complete. Stop is made by number
Very
53.
well, okay, well, we're going to
Reese
some
York.
things out here real quick, so give us just 1 second.
That is a Gal Bliss 1st down.
1st down coming up on the 40-yard line. I mean, it's like this. Just kind of curious to see how that goes. And they're going to
Number
pick up
28,
about 9
Boo
yards on
Pullins.
that 1st down
Stop
play.
made by number
2nd
23,
down.
Aaron Music.
Let me know if that's any better. It's interesting. Okay.
Gain of 9, 2nd down and 1.
On that just a little bit.
Ball is at the
Second
Hornet
down, here's
31.
shotgun snap. Quick screen outside. That's holding on Evan Gannon. And they're going to take it down inside the 20-yard line. Running off huge plays on the little bubble
Number
screen.
7, Justin McClellan throwing complete to number 34, Cade Roberts. Stop is made by number 23, Aaron Music. 1st down 10, Gal Bliss.
I'll take a look at that. Give me just a second on the next possession change. I'll take a look at that. Handoff up the middle. Nope, nothing doing there.
Number 28, Boo Pullins.
He's going to get about 3 yards, 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up.
I know who she's looking for.
It'll be 2nd down 5, the ball at the Hornet 19.
2nd down and 5. Spreading everything out.
Number 7, Justin McClellan. Stop made by number 53, Reese York. Third down and 4. Number 28, Boo Pullins.
It's going to be a Hornet 1st down.
Stop made by number 23, Aaron Music.
There we go, guys. That should be a little better. Some of you can hear me better now. 1st down and go after that 3rd down carry. Again, Hornets cannot get off the field on the 3rd down. It's going to be right up the middle. And we're just outmatched up front and in the middle.
Number 23, Aaron Music.
Aaron Music makes a tackle, and you don't want your safety to be making tackles whenever they're on the goal line. Another handoff up. Another handoff, and that was on, he's going to be dropped short. Looks like no gain, so it's going to be 3rd down and goal.
Number 4, Jacob Campbell.
Is that better? So 3rd down here, guys. Big 3rd down. Obviously, you're in 4 down territory here, so there'll be another one up the middle, but it'll be marked. There's going to be a penalty on the play, but it's probably going to be offsides on the defense. Let's see if it's offsides on the defense, and that penalty is going to be declined. If it's on the defense, and that's going to be a touchdown on the first drive for Gallia. Yes, it's going to be a touchdown. So Hornets giving up points very quickly.
The penalty is declined. The touchdown is good.
And it looks like they're going to go for the point after try. It looks like they're going to go for 2.
Gallia will try for the extras.
Shotgun. It's going to be a quick pitch outside, and he's going to be in. 2-point conversion is good.
James Armstrong is in for the extra point with 8:13 remaining in the first period.
8:13 left to go here in the first quarter. Gallia 8, Hornets 0. So that might be indicative on how things are going to go tonight. Quick touchdown there for the little over, just under 4 minutes for the scoring drive. And we'll see what kind of day we're going to have there. Hey, Brandon Hicks, thanks for coming on. Ashley and Heather, and so okay, good. We tried a new mic setup, but hey, they don't always work the way that we want them to.
Big receive for.
Looks like it might be one of those games where, in order to win, you're just going to have to outscore people. Is what it looks like. So we'll see if that turns out to be the case.
Kicking for Gallia will be number 45, Andrew Kohler.
So Gallia prepares the kick. Good quick kickoff. Mishandled there by Nate Harmon, but he picks it up. It's going to be returnable. Up at the 25 to the 30. One guy to beat. And he's going to be out of bounds. There's a flag on the play back at the 25-yard line, so that one's going to probably come back. This is going to be one of those games the Hornets cannot afford to be making mistakes like that, but he's up inside the 30 to the 25. Blocking the back, and that's going to bring the back from the 25. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty back to the 10-yard line. Huge shift in momentum there. Field position changed and flipped the entire field. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Hornets are going to have to do quite a bit more than that.
The first down 10 for the Hornets, the ball at their own 15.
We just had a lot of rain start. You're going to have to, because if it's raining, you're going to have to. I mean, I'm under a little bit of protection here, but Seitz is loose, and he's going to make it up to the 30-yard line. It's going to be first down.
Jacob Campbell is a Hornet first down.
It just started raining here out of the blue. Here at the high school. So guys, while we're trying to stay dry and get this addressed here, you can see the rain coming down, and if we needed to pass the ball to outscore, we're going to have problems. Hand off to Sights. He's going to try to get the edge, and he doesn't have the edge. He's going to go back to the line of scrimmage. He might pick up a yard, but that's going to be it. Yeah, it's really weird. It just, the rain just came out of nowhere here. I mean, literally out of nowhere. So 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Hornets.
Will be 2nd down and 10.
Harmon's in the shotgun snap. He's going to throw the ball out to McKenzie, and McKenzie will be taken down immediately.
Great.
And he's going to pick up about 4 yards, so it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Nate Harmon throwing complete. Stop made by number 44, Cole Davis. Pass was caught by number 5, Jalen McKenzie. Will be 3rd down.
Rain is coming down hard right now.
35.
3rd down and 6 to go from the 35s. 6:30 left to go here. Yeah, we are making too many mistakes. I agree. Well, hopefully it doesn't last long. Pitch out the Sights, and there's going to be a flag on the play, probably holding on this edge. And he's going to be close to the 1st down, but he's not going to have the 1st down. He's going to be short by about a yard. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. It could have been on offsides, but let's see what the because they didn't blow the play dead. If it was false start, they would have dead. Let's see after the penalty. We're waiting for the call here. So
there is a flag on the play.
They're huddling.
There is no flag on the play.
Waving the flag off, so
and it will be
they're going to give him a 1st down. So Hornets do get enough for a 1st down. It looked like he was going to be short, but hey, we'll take it. And they wave the flag off. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Coming up for the Hornets.
1st down, 10 on the ball at the Hornet 41.
Hey guys, we're just making observations here. Austin Stapleton's got the ball, and he's running. He's going to pick up. He's going to get a generous spot. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Brayden Easton.
And we're trying to get all of our equipment and things covered up and put up here. And so we're trying not to miss a play.
2nd down, 5.
That's the bad thing about doing all these things from the stands, guys. Harmon's in the shotgun. He's going to hand to Stapleton again. Stapleton is going to be up.
Number 30, Austin Stapleton.
He's going to pick up another 3, so it's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up.
It'll be 3rd down and 2.
There's some good hard rain coming down now. Hopefully it dries out here a little bit. Harmon in the shotgun snap. Stapleton is in the backfield with him, and Harmon's going to run, and he's going to be loose, and he might score, and he does. Touchdown, Hornets.
I remind the fans that if the Hornets score, the cannon will be fired.
Look at this. It's pouring over there and it's stopped over here. Look. It's pouring over there and it's stopped here. Hush. We don't want it to come over here no more. Keep it away. It's stopping over there too. Get away. I told you as soon as you
2-point conversion. Harmon's got it, and he's going to be dragged down no good.
For extra points is no good with 4:54 remaining in the first period. Got to play a save, Colgrove 6.
4:54 left to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be Colgrove 8. Sorry, Colgrove 6. Got plus 8. And we've got, we're going to have to get a little bit of extra distance out here. So after a quick scoring drive there, big play in there by Nate Harmon. Hey guys, I'll tell you. For me, you know, I will agree with John. We've got to shore up our defense. We've got to shore up our defense.
Number 80, Corey Borders kicking through the Hornets.
Since Corey Borders is kicking for the Hornets.
Number 24, Donald Woodson. Number 3, James Armstrong.
Just going to be a little kind of a pooch on kite sit, give him the ball at the 40-yard line. So starting position is going to be from the 40 for Gallia. Yes, and like I will tell you the same thing, guys. John's not being critical. We're just making observations that of things we would like to see. That's kind of what it's like whenever you come to hang out with us at a football game. You know, we're going to tell you what you do well. We're going to tell you what you don't do well. Of course, they watch it on film. They know. And on film day, I'll promise you, they know. We're just trying to give you a little bit of inside view on what's happening, what's going on. Nothing critical. We want the kids to win. So here we go. Let's see if the defense can pick it up here on the second series. It's going to be a shotgun snap. Double move. He's going to be sacked in there by number 53, Reese York. Reese York. Looks like he was unaccounted for and went straight into the quarterback. You know, John, I think they might have a stud return. Shotgun snap. And if he's going to be sacked again by number 2, Evan Holmes. It's going to be third down, and it's going to be third down and long. It looks like third down and 20. The Hornets should be able to get off the field here on third down and force a punt. If they can't, now the Blue Devils are wide, spreading everybody out, and they are going to pass. Of course, obvious passing down. Intercepted in there by Jalen McKenzie. Number 2, Evan Holmes, I'm sorry. The Hornets are going to take over on the 46-yard line. Had to have a play there by the Hornets. Those 2 early plays by the defensive line put them in a position where they have to do that, and that's the kind of stuff that you want to see. So, good possession defensively by the Hornets. I'd like to see the coaching staff start making some adjustments, and it looks like that's some of the stuff that you started seeing, forcing 2 sacks in a row. Grab it, package on. Yeah, we got you, man. I'd love to get the arm punt. That's funny, Jason. I've seen that a time or two. Stapleton's going to be hitting the backfield, but he's going to make it at least back to the line of scrimmage. He might pick up a couple, but he was hitting the backfield and at least got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Hornets coming up.
Stapleton, stop made by number 64, Brandon Houston.
.347 left to go here in the first quarter. 8-6 is your score. Got Bliss up by 8 and. Let's see, 15 on the play clock. We're in good shape. Looks like there's some question there by McKenzie, and Seitz comes out, twins to the right. Stapleton's going to be in the backfield with Harmon. And it looks like we're going to throw the ball a little bit. And he's going to have to run. Harmon runs, and he picks up 2 yards, so it's going to be third down, about 7 to go. It is weird weather because the rain has already stopped. So, really weird weather. Okay, the right takes it.
Third down and 7.
Yeah, I think we got to get some of our playmakers out in space. I think this
was at midfield.
Is right here. So 2:38 and counting here left to go. 8-6 is your score. Gallia on the 2-point conversion makes the difference. Hornets was stopped on their touchdown about a yard short of the goal line on that 2-point conversion. Phil Carpenter, thanks for coming on and hanging out with me. 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap. Hornets are going to throw the ball. And he's not going to make it. He's going to be dropped for a sack for a loss of 3. And we had some open receivers, but I just don't think we had the time to be able to throw it to those open receivers.
Trenton Meadows and number 64.
So it's going to be 4th down and 9 coming up. 1:59 left, and Hornets are going to come in. Should be punting the ball.
Lead to receive for Gallia, number 10, Corey Call.
Evan Holmes back to punt. Snap is up, down, punt is off. It's a
Number
shake.
2, Evan Holmes is the punter.
He doesn't have those kind of punts very often at all. And we're going to pick up not very many. We're going to pick up not very many. The ball could have been wet, could have been a variety of things, but the ball's going to, Gallia is going to start at the 30s. Looks like they're bringing it out to the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. First down, Blue Devils.
The first down 10, Gallia. The ball's at their own 38.
So we go pistol formation here for the Blue Devils, and they're going to hand the ball off up the middle. And Greg Keeney on the stop trips him up.
Jacob Campbell, stop right
Need to just wrap up as well. Takes up to the 40, pickup of about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. Ball at the Gallia 40.
Looks like instead of going long on our offensive plays, it looks like we're going to have to play it short. We got trips out to the left. That's going to be a handoff. Quarterback read option. And he's going to be taken down by Nate Harmon after a big gain.
Stop by number 8.
About 14, 13 yards. It's going to be a Gallia first down from the 47-yard line into Hornet territory.
The first down 10. Ball at the Hornet 47.
Shotgun formation. Interesting formation there for a couple baggers, and that tackle was made by number 20, Greg Keeney, but we're setting and holding. We're setting and catching, and we're not playing and filling the gaps quickly. That's why they're picking up 4 to 5 yards at a pop. It's going to be 2nd down and a long,
2nd down, 6.
I'm going to say short 6. Shotgun snap. That's going to be another option. The read option, eating the Hornets' lunch. They're reading that end, and as soon as he comes down, quarterback's pulling. So it's going to be another big gain, another first down. Down to the 27-yard line. And unfortunately, the Hornets are just not picking it up. So let's see what the defensive adjustments are going to be that's made here. Rolling it out. Intercepted by Aaron Music. What a play. That's why they do tip drills during practices and that kind of stuff. The tip drill, Aaron Music comes up with that interception.
Intercepted by number 23, Aaron Music. First down, Hornets.
Yeah, John, and most of the time, if you're getting up the middle and wide, it's just because your linebackers aren't filling fast enough. Or am I wrong? They've got to react a little bit quicker. The tip drill. Yep. And it's 1.2 seconds left to here in the first quarter. It was a turnover. So Hornets are going to pick up the ball. Big turnover. They need to capitalize whenever they have these turnovers. Hornets going under center in the double wing. They're going to run wide. And they've got it locked down. McKenzie is going to make it. And he's going to, is he going to make it back to the line of scrimmage? I'm not for sure.
I'm
not for sure at all.
Ryan Donofsky. That is the end of the first
At the end of the first quarter, it's 8-6 Gallia on a 2-point conversion. And we're gonna trade into the field here. So we're turning the things over. The defense is doing the job that we need them to do. Now the offense has got to take and make a few plays here. So it's going to be to start. Looks like we did pick up a little bit. Looks like 3 yards. So 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Hornets. Yep, John, that's called discipline, is it not? Being disciplined in your job is what that takes. 50-50 arm punt in that situation too. Yeah, that's funny. They better win or Thanos wins. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but hey, okay. We'll get the second quarter started here. Hornets will have the ball, 2nd down and 7
It'll be 2nd down
from the 19-yard line.
19.
Let's see what the Hornet coaching staff decides to do here. Harmon's going to be under center in the I formation, and Seitz is going to take it up the middle, and he's going to pick up another 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 to go.
Number 59.
Crowd tonight is honestly
will be 3rd down and 4.
I would still like to see some more people out. It's thin.
It'll be Hornet 22-yard line.
Their music's going to be wide out to your left. Double wing formation. And a little counter play back to Seitz for a big loss. And the Hornet line just not getting it done.
Number 12, Kyle Seitz. Made number 17, Trenton Waller.
So it'll be 4th down, and the punt team's going to come back out.
They bring up 4th down.
And whenever you get turnovers like that, you got to take advantage of them. That's 2 interceptions and no points. Really, no offensive movement at all for the Hornets tonight. We've had a couple first downs, but that's been about it. Dave Webb and Jeff Hamilton and Danny Reynolds, thanks for coming on and hanging out with us. Evan Holmes back to punt. Much better punt that time. Fair caught at the 48-yard line of the Blue Devils. So they're going to have the ball right at midfield. And it's going to be 1st down from the 48. Change of possession up here. So guys, a couple of people that help us do some of the things with Cold Grove Live with some that give us some stuff to give away and try to make this a little more fun to do. Not something we really make money on, but Rainey's Beef Jerky, Cold Grove Giovanni's, and Cold Grove Frisette all support Cold Grove Live and try to do things. There. Ball right up the middle. I'm actually lost where the ball was at. Good ball fakes there. And he's going to be stopped just a hair over the 50-yard line to the 49 of the Hornets. 2nd down and 8 coming up.
2nd down, 7. Ball at the Hornet 39.
Shotgun snap, empty formation, and we're coming to get him. And we still didn't get him, and we're trying to tackle high. And when you're trying to tackle high, that's not going to get the job done. He's takes it up to the 44-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down and 2 on an offense, that's exactly what you want.
It'll be 3rd down 2.
So Hornets are going to have to tackle low. They're just dragging for 5-6 yards at a time, and it's an official's timeout. And there's a lightning. They said there's lightning, so now that means that there's a 30-minute delay. 30-minute delay.
Timeout. Lightning in the area.
And that is going to take us down for just a little bit, guys. So I guess we'll just kind of.
Lightning in the area. We might remind you that you are sitting on metal stands. So depending on how many channels you want to get.
So let's hope that this is a mini halftime. Let the coaches come in and make some adjustments. Let's see what happens here. Fortunately, we got our big battery packs tonight. We're gonna get you turned around here, guys. So give me just a second. We'll kind of hang out with you all, and during a lightning delay, try to make this a little entertaining. It's probably not going to be entertaining at all. But we'll see what happens here. So, guys, you're stuck with me now for at least 30 minutes because if I turn the stream off, then you got to come back to it, and nobody really wants to do that.
Don't forget to buy your split the pot tickets this evening.
Didn't run one quick route on that third. All long patterns, yes. Yeah, apparently there's lightning in the area. It might have something to do with the rain that just came through. So,
and also don't forget.
I think that there should be some. There should be something to where if it's far away.
7 p.m.
It should be something that they're stopping the game for if it's not within the immediate area. If you read the rules, there's probably something about being in the immediate area. So never fails, huh? So guys, what do you think so far? We got some work yet to do, right? But the Hornets can take advantage and use this as a mini halftime and go. And there's only 9 minutes or 9:40 left to go until halftime, at least in playing time. So, what do you guys think? I think some of you guys are exactly right. David, we got to run some quick routes and those quick slants, quick crossing routes. Get our guys in space. If you put Kyle Seitz or McKenzie or half a dozen other guys that we have into space and let them do the work, I think that's probably going to be something that we're going to have to look at because that's harder to take away. Hey Harold, hey Fred. You know what? Actually, guys, give me just a second. We're going to go over to our main. This is how we do everything, so you can see everything that's going on. And for those people that are coming on after the fact, we're going to add something real quick so they know what's going on. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to kick you guys back over to field view for just a second while we do this, and you don't have to look at my Ohio State hat, even though it's beautiful, and you guys should all be Ohio State fans. We'll put up something real quick here so people knows what's going on.
The weather said it wasn't even supposed to rain.
7:32, so they brought that out. So approximate playtime.
Remind you that the Blue Devils will be at home next Friday versus Rock Hill, 7 p.m. game time. The Hornets will be traveling to Ironton next week for a 7 p.m. game with Ironton.
All right, what do you think about that, guys? So now you can see that over my now you gotta see it over my face. Let me adjust it here so I'm out of view. There we go. Cool. All right. So just for you guys that are coming on, we've got a weather delay. We'll be picking that back up here in just a little bit, and we're just gonna keep the stream going right now and talking with you guys a little bit because if we shut it down and try to piece it together, it's just not any good. So a real rainmaker. Yes, Jeff. No doubt. No doubt. Let's see here. Portsmouth, 14, Chesapeake 7. I expect Portsmouth to roll Chesapeake. If it's not by 35, I'd be surprised. Greetings from Gallia County. Thanks for the broadcast. Dreama, you're welcome. I happen to know you. All right. Let's see here.
I'll keep you updated too. Stand up for a minute.
Yeah, closer than it would be. I wish that it would show me the rest of your comments, David. It's funny because I see this here. You can see this. I see this little Seymour right there. It's not wanting to focus, is it? there's a little Seymour right there on your thing, and it won't let me click it, so I can't see what the rest of your comment says. Justin Fairman, thanks for coming on. Sandy Willis. So yeah, Buckeyes should have smooth sailing. They shouldn't overlook anybody, but they should have smooth sailing the rest of the season. After that big win at Penn State, of course, there's always the risk of a letdown. But after a big game like last week with Portsmouth, there's always a chance of a letdown here too. But this game's going to come down, I think, to coaching. I think the adjustments, the quicker the adjustments that can be made, that team will win. The team that can make the best in-game adjustments is going to be best. So we just have to see. How that goes. Second quarter scores coming up.
Portsmouth 14, Chesapeake 13.
14-13.
Rock Hill 13, Ironton 6.
Rock Hill's at 13-6 on Ironton. 14-13. Portsmouth is still up on Chesapeake, but that game's tightening up. And I guess that's the only second quarter scores we have.
Well, I don't know. They're backing up now.
Fantastic concession stand here, so I don't think that you're going to be at this game watching it, but you might be. Go down and visit the concession stand.
That girl was crazy, though. I know her. My daughter used to go to South Point, and they said she didn't eat.
See, this is when the extra mic came in, and because our mic stuff didn't work, I'm going to have to test that out a little bit more. Mic stuff didn't work, I can bring somebody in, and they can have a mic, and you guys can hear them, and it's all good. Hey, Howard Settles, what's up, man? As you guys see, we're in the weather delay. 7:55 start back time. I don't even know what time it is now, but you guys can hang out. So, recovered from the Penn State game. Is that what it took? Recovery? I'll have to be honest. I left. Hey, Nellie, you're still in town. Judy Blankenship and Sue Weather over there on. Is that High Street? Is that side of Colgrove High Street? I know it's High Street. It's High Street on the Food Fair side. Is it High Street on the other side too? I don't know. D is manning up. The D should have to man up. Listen, when you have 2 interceptions and you can't move the ball, that's a problem. So they're going to have to do something about that. My best guess would be that's what they're inside looking at right now. If they were really smart, they'd be pulling this up on Facebook and they'd be watching it real time. Not like real time here, but I think you can, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I should just shut this down so they can go back and watch it and review some film. Competitive advantages? Maybe? Anyway, getting back to Ohio State. When they were playing Penn State, is the fourth quarter, and I was at a buddy of mine's house, actually. I'll have to, I don't normally get political and all that stuff, but one thing that I will tell you is that I was at my friend Jason Tolliver's house, and of course he's running for Lawrence County Auditor here. Super nice guy, knows his stuff whenever it comes to business and finance and those kind of things, and obviously he's running for Auditor, which is technically the Chief Financial Officer of the county. Super qualified. Yes, I realize there's a guy in office, there's a lot of people that like him, but after the research that I've done, where property taxes and property values that you're taxed on have went up 57% since he came into office, to me, I don't have that much money, so I like to stretch it as far as I can. But I would highly encourage you to take a look at him. I'm not going to tell you to vote for him, but I'm going to encourage you to take a look at what he's all about. But I was at his house, and we were watching the Buckeyes play. And it came down to, the third quarter or so. And fourth quarter, getting into the fourth quarter. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not watching no more. Now, I did the same thing against TCU. And they ended up coming back. I watched into the third quarter. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to watch it. It's garbage. They're playing like garbage. I'm just not going to watch it. And so I turned it off against TCU. They come back. Did the same thing with Penn State. Now, to that, I have YouTube TV. If you don't have YouTube TV, that's kind of cool as well. Hi, Della. How's it going? But YouTube TV allows me to watch it on my phone, so I was watching it on the way back. But the comeback that Ohio State Mountain put together, Haskins was rattled. That dude. I love JT Barrett and all. But having a quarterback that can throw the ball as accurate as what he can, very nice to have. He's going to do well, and we've got a couple really good running backs, so Ohio State's going to do well. Penny Corbin, Misty Laws, thanks for coming on. Christy Ray York Henneke, I think that's how you pronounce that. Thanks for coming on and hanging out. We're in a weather delay. So it rained a little bit coming through. Rain stopped, and then they said they saw lightning. So, and of course, everybody has to give the obligatory. You are sitting on metal bleachers, Joe, just in case you didn't know that you do not. You would think they probably ground the bleachers, I would imagine. I don't know. That seems like it would. Hi, Miss Sue Wheeler. How are you? So my next venture, I think, is to start a sports show just talking about random sports and things. It's something that I enjoy. Maybe one of these days, I'll be able to make some money at it. There's a guy by the name of... His name has completely left me now. He started Kentucky Sports Radio, KSR. Matt Jones in Kentucky, and I just recently heard him on ESPN Radio Sunday morning from Sunday, thinking, the guy was an attorney down in Lexington and started KSR, and it's like, is there an Ohio sports network? So maybe that's an option. So some of you guys that want to do that, is that legal? Okay. Because we're on such a delay, I'm already past that part. So tell me what your question is about, and we'll ask. Let's see here. We're gonna run down. We're gonna go get some painted corn dogs. By the way, did you realize that if you go to any other schools, you ask for a painted corn dog, they look at you like you're stupid. But it seems like the most ingenious way to apply mustard. Like, why would you put bottles out there whenever they just paintbrush, bam, 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 done? Whole other thing. Watching live video, is that legal? Maybe that's why they don't want Friday night ball games to be live. I don't know. So some of the stuff, there's some misconceptions out there where some of the stuff with the Athletic Association, all that stuff, there's nothing legal about it, but there are OHSA guidelines that I'm sure they have to follow. So if it's against their regulations or if it's breaking their rules, I guess that could be. I can't imagine, though, why that would be, because you can put it on tablets like the NFL does, or most colleges do now. I don't see why you couldn't do that. I said that we were going to put a special phone line in to get out to the coaches. So, but that's a good question, David. I don't know. Anyway, so this is kind of what you get. You get a random hodgepodge of no planning. So give me just a second. I'm going to give you guys the best experience. So, okay, so we're going to get some painted corn dogs up here. What else do you guys usually get whenever you come to the games? We're going to get some of that as well. I'll indulge just for you. It's not really cold enough for hot chocolate, so that's not really going to do it. So, yeah. So, heard from today from Brandon Hicks. I don't know if Brandon Hicks is still watching, but Brandon is Trey Hicks' dad, and he's at Hiram College. The Terriers, I think, is what their mascot is. And he was telling me that Trey, something happened this week that he's not going to be able to now, but earlier in the week he was going to be starting right guard as a freshman. To me, that's a pretty good deal for Trey Hicks. Because, guys, I didn't know if you guys knew this or not, but if you watch Ohio University, their starting right tackle, Austin Pleasance, we call him Red. He's from Cold Grove, so that gives you a little opportunity to root on for Ohio University. He's a big dude. I remember he was a sophomore, and I used to do a lot of coaching with the youth league. And we had some of our end-of-the-year banquets or whatever, and we would go up to Paul Porter Park. And, of course, we'd always get a football game going or something with the kids. We'd have a lot of fun with it. And I can remember catching a ball, and I thought, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna give him a little nudge, and I hit him with my shoulder, and I swear to goodness, I think I felt it for a week. He was solid. Andrea, 8-6. 8-6. Missed a 2-point conversion on our side by about a yard, and that's what it is. Hey, Joey Workman, how's it going? Hey, and by the way, if any of you guys are in town or close by and you want to come to a football game and you want to be some color people, I'm going to set up a second mic so we can get some other people in here just to have some fun with. Linebackers are up. Defensive backs are outside and loose. It will be wide open. Yes. Short crossing routes and slants. Especially with they're not playing real tight, so. But I think that's what you were saying, so. Crazy Jan. That's funny. Hey, Tony Markle. I have no idea what the heck that was. Somebody's phone was hooked up. So Tony Markle and Aaron Gallia is watching. Thank you. Somebody go, you know what, I got to put in here, say hi, Tony, because, well, I got my own reasons for that. So if you know Tony, you would know why it doesn't do us any good to, unless he's got one of those things on Facebook where he can talk. So we're going to say hello to Tony Markle, and you guys put that in there if you want to. Say hello, hey to Tony. We're going to put that in here real quick. Let's see here. Austin tearing it up. Yes, I'd keep running him, but, you know, obviously it's got to be a little bit of both. We got some music going in the press box, so we're going to get going. Mark Harmon, hey, how's it going? Gary Green is watching all the way from Wisconsin. How's the bird season up there, Gary? I'm assuming that you can still bird season. We're in a weather delay right now, so we're bantering. William Thomas, how's it going? So, this is interesting. People don't realize how hard it is to sit here and we're talking back and forth. And, you know, I see a camera and it's myself, and I don't really have anybody here to fill time in with. So I'm glad that you guys are commenting. That things makes things a little bit easier. Anyway, is there anything else that you guys want from the consensus stand? I'm going to send somebody on a run here in just a second. Tell me what you want, and I'll enjoy it for you. How many of you guys are checking out the player report? Are you guys checking that out on Thursdays? We took 2 weeks off because I had some engagements that I took care of. It was tough a little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry. The musical selections, sometimes I can't take it. No. Okay. I'm going to wait for just a second here. Ironton Rock Hill is now tied 13-13. I don't know what time it is. Okay. Well, if nobody wants anything, we're going to send them. Hold on. Rebecca! The wife sits way down there so that she doesn't have to listen to me or have to be on there. Corn dogs. Corn dogs. Hey. Okay. Woo. Hot dog with sausage, cheese, and nachos, and chili cheese. That. Brian, you're just going to have to come get your own, man. You're close enough. You can come get it. Watch after the volleyball games on Thursdays. Cool. So, yeah, it's we're going to keep trying. Dallas and Kendra Savina, thanks for coming on. That's awful. It is awful. That's what happens. Well, you know, I'm going to go, listen, Craig Haney does the announcing here at Colgrove, and he is a second cousin. He's my dad's first cousin. I think that makes him my second cousin. So Sue Wheeler and Nellie and those guys, you're on different sides of the family, obviously, but you would know him, right? And his musical selections are awful sometimes. Trust me, I can think of a lot of different things to play right now. Fair enough. Hey, Brian, I've got I have got a mic here for you that we can talk a little bit, and you can give some people some legal advice. I'm pretty sure that there's at least 1, 2, maybe 3 people on this stream that probably is in need of some legal advice. Brian Kermeans, he works down at McCown and Fisher's attorney's office in Ironton. Super nice guy, knows what he's doing. Now, I'm not saying that I don't love Craig. I'm just saying that sometimes his musical selections are not quite on par with maybe what some of the younger generation would like. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Keith Allen and Jamie Holmes, thanks for coming on. Amanda Stevens, we are in a weather delay, and that means you get to spend time with me for at least a little bit longer. Hopefully, all the guys have gone back in. Coaches said, hey, this is what we're doing. They're diagramming, they're drawing some things up on the whiteboard, and we're going to get some things really moving here. So hopefully that's the case. So, yeah, we're going to get some corn dogs here in just a little bit. I don't think we were able to get our nacho order in time, so we'll have to do that at a later time. But if you come to the game, you got to bring a couple bucks. You got to bring a couple bucks because it's candy bar fundraising time, and the amount of people, the amount of kids that are selling those world's finest chocolate candy bars might be unreasonable. But it's cool, and they're not going to be melty, so they're out selling them, and those dark chocolate ones are awesome. Unfortunately, whenever you're doing the whole low carb thing or keto or whatever what it is, chocolate isn't exactly on the diet. So dark chocolate sometimes. But so I'm holding the mic to my face so that you can hear me okay. And I wasn't for sure if you could hear me okay. People are applauding that the music's going off. Oh, that kills me. This might be the reason why there's not as many people here tonight. I'm just saying. Oh, paint it all the way, man. That's what we were just saying, that you go to another concession stand anywhere else and you ask for a painted corn dog, they're going to look at you like you're nuts, and it's like, you're going to buy bulk mustard at Sam's. It's going to be a heck of a lot cheaper than bottles and a paintbrush. It's like the most efficient way to apply condiments for anything. Why wouldn't you do that for everything? Especially with corn dogs. Nope, all the rain went away, Della. Now it's just muggy. Yes, lightning delay. I will say, though, whenever we go to some other schools and things, we get a slightly different musical taste, and I think they play it for the players. But it's like Stevie Ray Vaughan. Really? Listen, nobody. I hope you don't take offense to this. This would be perfect if we were at the Eagles or the VFW. Or AMVETS. Yeah. Awesome. Family fun days. This just doesn't really get your juices flowing in the competitive spirit, is all I'm saying. Okay, that's the last thing for me on the musical selections. If Tom Hall is listening up there in the press box, sometimes Tom Hall in the press box is listening, perhaps you can, at least give us some Guns N' Roses. Come on. Now, just in case, I know how some people get, this is all in good fun, right? I got to put that out there. We gotta look and see what time it is, because it's 7:53. We should be starting back anytime, unless they saw more lightning. I don't see the officials out here. Susan, that's exactly right. I'll even give you some Jimmy Buffett, maybe. I'll give you some Jimmy Buffett. But, come on. Sweet Caroline would even, if you're gonna go old school, at least give me like traditional fan favorites in the music selection. So let's see if they give us an update here. It's kind of like we're getting like 2-minute sections of each song. This is like the sampler of the 1960s. 70s maybe, please, don't, I'm not being exact here, but seriously, really, listen. I said I would shut up about the music, but well, here's the deal. What some people don't understand is that the environment that you create, people pay money to come to a entertaining event. This is to be entertained, don't mistake it. There's people here for parents and they want to be, but no, the other people that don't have kids here, they come to be entertained. You do it for the fans and you do it for the players. You don't do it for what you like. So that's all I got. And getting back to 60s, and Forrest Gump is like, and that's all I got to say about that. And we got a band of corn dogs. So I'm going to eat them in front of you. A foot long from the freeze, that would actually work. Nursing homes. I'm sorry, that's funny. When you get 2, this is how you gotta do it. Now, we have 2 corn dogs because I don't want to go wait in line for a second one because I usually have 2. Hey, come on. Should have you sit down and banter with us.
I didn't want to get famous.
That's
a heck of a game, Monday, wasn't it?
What was the heck of a game?
For the size of those 2 schools.
I told
They got a lot to look forward to.
I told the people here, I was like, I hope they're going in and pulling up Facebook Live so they can go back and watch some of the film. Go ahead and start making corrections. This is another mini halftime.
Don't say this on the air.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. We'll be right back. Sorry, that wasn't that bad. They were just like, hey, please don't say this on the air. That was Coach Evan Ferguson's dad. He's been a staunch supporter of what we're doing here at Kohler Live. I can't smell the paint, yeah? We were talking about the JV game on Monday. Not 2 JV games. We went up and played Portsmouth. You can go back on Monday's feed and watch it. Completely outsized. I mean, based on Portsmouth's size, we shouldn't have been able to play in the game. And it was really good. I'm going to be biased here for a second. We got a lot of good kids coming up. Christian Workman, he's going to be good. Me personally, Nate Harmon's going to leave. And you're going to need a quarterback that can run and throw. Good chance that's going to be Christian Workman. We'll have to see how it goes. But my son Malachi Wheeler, he's a freshman. Starts on, he's a running back on the JV team. And just go back and watch it. Listen, he's a little kid. He's 130, 140 pounds soaking wet. And he runs, it's ridiculous. David, at halftime, I will do that. He's setting up right here behind me. Actually, I'll show you. So here's the fun part, guys. I'm mobile. So, sorry, I'm not that mobile.
Remind you that the cheerleaders will be going throughout the bleachers selling split the pop tickets.
We got people.
Appreciate
your that's our stuff. Let me turn back around here.
We'll go to
must be down on that end. There's Tom right there. There he is right there. See that guy right there? Sorry, hold my finger right here. That's Tom right there. That's the guy. See, he got a note in for us. Got a note in for us about the music. Okay, we still don't have any action going on. It looks like there may have still been lightning behind us, so this may have, it may be longer, so we need to turn this off. Oh, you were in Boston
We now have a
last week, David.
projected return to the game. It's 8:30.
8:30
Before the game will
now.
begin. Projected start of 8:30. We need for everyone to please clear the field. Please clear the field.
No rain.
Also remind you that if lightning is in the area,
That's gonna be
we are in
8:30.
metal stands.
So, you got to update this again, guys. Hold on. So, because it's going to be another half hour, I'm going to turn this off. We'll be back here in 30 minutes whenever the game picks back up. I just don't have enough battery in order to do it, plus our data stream and all that stuff. So, we'll be back here in an hour, guys. Sorry, an hour. Half hour. 30 minutes. It says 8:30. So, we'll be back here at 8:30. Actually, I'll be on a little bit before then. 8:25, something like that. Come back. Because if you don't, well, I can't make you do anything, but come back. 8:30. See you here in just a second.